Everybody, welcome in our late night live stream. I'm in the United States, on the East Coast, so it is 11:11 p.m. here. We have not tried to live stream this late, so we'll see how this turns out. If I can adjust my streaming. Looking okay. Let me know if it looks off to anybody. We got 3 people in. Can y'all still see me? Hear me? Look like I'm lagging a little bit. Is that better? Hand wave for everybody. Does the video look okay? South Africa. All right. We're global. Maybe I should try more late nights. If this works out, we'll see how many people I've got. The most people I've ever had on a stream is 36. That was one time. I don't think we've had over 25 since then, but we've only had like 4 or 5 streams, and I've only been going for 5 weeks now. So, all right. So we got our first request: ALTCOIN and XLM. Well, I've got XLM up, so we can look at that. Still looking good, as we got when we made our video a few days ago. I think we were right around in this area, just over 30 cents. So it's looking like it's trying to move again. Looks like a mini ascending triangle, like all these other coins are doing. There's Link on the daily. Ethereum looks like it's breaking out. So we want to see Stellar continue this move. So far, it's looking strong. Once it clears these levels over near, we should get to our all-time high pretty quickly. Oh man, we're all the way over to India. I think that's pretty much polar opposite of the US, right? Do I think XRP is in distribution phase? Yeah, I don't know. I think XRP right now is kind of like no trade zone until all this stuff settles down. I personally, I wouldn't be touching it, but could be a good time to buy, sell. I don't know. I'm not really invested in it right now. So Link rally to 30. I think that it's coming. We only have $6. If it just pulls what Ethereum is doing, I mean, that'll get us high 20s, right? Chainlink to pull that similar move. Let's see what Ethereum has done since it's broken off out of that wedge. So it's only about 10-11%, but if we go and look at Link, forget to get another 10%, 11% out, yeah, you're $27, $28. So that'll be good for Link. Polkadot, no, Polkadot's on my list. Polkadot's in my top 5. We can go look at Polkadot. I can add let's see. That should work. Sorry, I usually have Polkadot up. Okay. Doesn't want to work right now. There we go. So I think Polkadot's kind of in Chainlink's boat right now, as I've said on pretty much any of my videos ever about those two. They think they're going to be twins for this cycle, and they're proving that right now. I mean, look at that top line. versus I bet you Link's looks almost identical to that. They were still a ways from that top line. That is, brother, if I've ever seen it. So once these both of these coins, Dot and Link, just have to clear this. They're just hanging out. I think both of those will be the top, some of the top performing, certainly in the top 10. I think those will be the highest ROIs over this cycle. Algo, we can look at Algo. You guys want to look at ADA? ADA looks like it's breaking out first. It's kind of even beat Ethereum in a couple of moves. So ADA's looking strong. You can see this. It's even 21 days, even turning upwards. That's a real strong sign. Algo's looking good. This looks very similar to our Stellar Cup and handle here, although we haven't formed a handle yet. But if you look at Ethereum, Ethereum's on a macro cup formation as well. See that? So if we have a pullback, if Bitcoin corrects, maybe that'll form our handle for Ethereum in the macro. I'll go. There we go. But look at these. So this is a nice shape right here. So there would be your lid line. Basically, when you start forming this, and then, I mean, yeah, you'd obviously want to have some kind of reconfirmation, or even if we get a move down this way, or if we come up first and then come back and touch it. But so far, it's not, obviously not the textbook candle part. We don't have that yet, but this is that's a bullish pattern right there. I think we're on the dawn of a fucking altcoin super season. All these, if you look at almost any altcoin, has some kind of macro trend bullish pattern happening. Look at on the daily, and that looks even better. And look at these moving averages sorting out. That's super bullish. Last time they got sorted out like this, Algo wasn't even old enough to have a 200-day moving average back in here, but you can imagine it was probably right in this level, just like these are looking here. See those similarities? So, yeah, this could be ready to go much higher as well. Yeah, I'm in heavy Link as well, Russell. So I'm right there with you. But I think we'll get the last laugh. We're not always the first. Well, rarely Link is the first to move, but it usually holds its own when it wants. Get your ramen noodles and mac and cheese out and go buy your Stellar. Greg says groceries are Stellar. If I miss someone's comments, you can feel free to type it again. I'm not ignoring you. I just probably missed it or got sidetracked. Does my stream look good? I just got a warning that my stream rate is low. Everything looks okay? I have no idea how to fix that if it is low. Litecoin, got it. Now I know a lot of these coin symbols, but if it's a newer coin, you're gonna have to type in the symbol or whatever if you know it. It would help me. Geez, look at that bounce right off the 100-day, 50-day, excuse me. Litecoin's history. I don't know if any of y'all were around back in this area, but I sure remember when the founder was offloading all his coins about $340. Charlie Lee. If you guys don't know, that's who founded Litecoin. I remember the day he sold that, like it was like right here. Millions of coins. Smart dude, apparently. So we just made a higher top as well in Litecoin, and this is super bullish. Look at that separation from this to this. That's the biggest separation I've seen on a coin yet, on a weekly. And hopefully getting in a bounce here, so that's looking good. What else we got? And also, I assume all these are you want against USD or USDC. If you want like against another coin or something, or against Bitcoin, just let me know. So like with these, I like to look at. If they're outside the top 20, I like to look at them. Assume that's this one. So I think 35 so it's pretty strong. 1.3 billion market cap. Wow, look at that bounce. What, did some news come out recently on this? This looks like a news spike right here to me. Going from $1, it was 5x'd in the past, this year already? The past month, it's 5x'd? What's going on with this? Fill me in. Man, everything is looking just amazingly bullish. I don't see any coins that look like they're going down anytime in the next, anytime soon. That's looking good. And just made all-time high, so good luck. Anytime anything's all-time high, there's no telling what it's going to do. It's uncharted territory. Price discovery mode can be, in the words of Dave Chappelle, hell of a drug. All price discovery is a hell of a drug. Nobody watches Chappelle show. Yeah, markets are heating up. All right, I had another request somewhere up in here. Doc. Is that the symbol, Doc? Let's see. Guess that. All right, it's been around a hot minute, huh? Since the dying bull market. So once we start clearing, I would say 34, 35 cents. Let's say you're in for some fireworks. If we can clear that. Moving averages again, looking great. Obviously, the farther away the 21 day is going to get from the 50, you're approaching higher risk levels. You can see we're getting, it's even turning up there, so it's looking okay. This is TradingView, if you're wondering. Does my stream look okay? I'm still getting a warning sign from YouTube that my stream's bitrate is low. If anybody knows how to increase that, that'd be awesome. Maybe it's my 2 kids and wife on the Wi-Fi though, so that could possibly do it. Live stream, Netflix, 2 phones on Wi-Fi, 3 phones on Wi-Fi. That'd probably hurt your bitrate. Neo? Let's look at Neo. That's not it, is it? Look, there we go. Neo's got to get rolling again. We're still down in despair mode. That needs to get, I would say, for Mark to form a new market structure, we got to get back above $40. You see what I'm looking at here? Looks like that's kind of the ground floor we need to get back above. But this is looking like it's trying to do that. This is a good formation to start that move. All right, thanks, Russell. Looks fine. Says I'm getting half of the bit rate of what they recommend, so that's excellent. If I end it, I mean, I apologize. If it just cuts me off, it keeps flashing warnings. Yeah, anything can happen. I've heard everything as well as far as when the next bear market will be. I think we're looking a lot farther than Halloween for a bear market. I think this bull market will last much longer. Yeah, I think be a breakout this year could progress into 2022. Not only do I think that's possible, that's actually what I think will happen. I think this is going to be longer. I don't think we're going back to a bear market after 1 year. Anything can happen. XLM still looking good. 34 cents. Once that breaks these levels, it's about 40 cents again. I think we'll revisit all-time highs relatively soon, which is 50 cents. At least on that exchange. Well, Ethereum is making a power move here. So Link on the dailies closed one candle out at all-time high. If we close tomorrow at all-time high, we're going to see a lot higher prices pretty quickly. Hey Ash, I think Dot and Link will be very similar. I don't think one will outperform the other for too long. I think they'll kind of match each other. This for the entire bull market, which I believe is still a minimum of a year to 18 months, 24 months. We could go well into 2022, possibly even 2023, before we get the next bear market, which obviously it would keep prices down. In the meantime, I don't think that we're going to have a blow off top at Bitcoin over 100, 200,000 this year. I don't think that's happening. We could get to 100, but I don't think we could have a double peak like before. If we go look at back at Bitcoin, so I don't think we're like in this area. I don't think this is going to happen. Now we could be here, but it doesn't mean that we have to repeat this exact thing. I want to do a video maybe sometime, maybe tomorrow. I'll do that on the BLX and kind of show you a couple different ideas I have for this market cycle, because Bitcoin's still going to be the deciding factor for this whole cycle, I believe. I don't think until maybe the next cycle after another bear market, then we get into a new bull market, like in 3-4 years or whenever that may be. I think then maybe some altcoins will start being decoupled from Bitcoin, and I think then you'll start seeing projects really separate themselves and possibly even take over Bitcoin, as far as not for its price, but as far as like the number. I don't know if anything will ever overtake market cap, but I think there'll be certainly coins that'll be more important to crypto than Bitcoin, if that makes sense. That's going to the stock exchange. Yep. Thursday. I didn't know it was Thursday. That's pretty cool. So if Wednesday, Thursday we're floating at this level, watch out. Once Polkadot breaks this again, which could be another if you watch my video today, I think we still have a few days left before we get into full altcoin swing season. It'll be up to, what, February 9th, I think I said earlier. A lot of these patterns look like it could take a few more days to another week or so. So just be patient. Bull markets, you have to be patient. Not everything goes as fast as you think it should. Ethereum topped this bull run, I think, conservatively, 2,500. I think what more is likely, maybe 4,000 to 5,000. I don't think it could get much over 5,000 this market cycle. Next market cycle, I mean, it could hit 10,000 if everything goes crystal clear. Well, 10,000 would be like my hard cap, though. I would say 2,500 to 5,000 is much more in line. Yeah, I would definitely wait for ask a question about the SEC and the Ripple lawsuit on the 22nd. I'll definitely kind of wait for that. And if it was me, I would wait to see what happens with that lawsuit with XRP before I did anything. You never know. All right, so I've been asked. Yeah, I've explained this in a couple of videos, but yeah, I'm full time in crypto. I've been in crypto for about 5 years now, and I've made enough to where that's what I do full time, so I make 100% of my living. I have a family, I have a house, nice cars, so this is what I do. As far as my background, I don't have like a financial degree or anything, but I've studied charts and TA for years now. I've lost a lot of money starting out, and now I'm just this year I've probably gotten good enough to outdo most people. So I don't know if that's what you wanted to know. Got 21 people in the live stream. If you guys got any other coins, I'm happy to chart. Jacob says my background's awesome. You mean like the palm trees back here? Just like a canvas. I just got tired of I looked at all the other, anybody else I watch always has like just their plain walls or bookshelves or weird stuff in the background, so I just figured I'd put that up. Less distracting. Nicer looking. Link, go over to Link. Link is just hanging around still. Still think we could have a few more days. It could break out tomorrow. But I fully see Link pulling a Ethereum at some point, one of these moves, which would get us, hopefully it gets us up to, upper 20s to $30 in that first big move up. XLM, I have a video on XLM. I did a whole video. That was our #1 video that I've ever done. It was like 10x regular views. I still don't know why. But short-term price predictions for XLM, as soon as we break out of these tops and it makes all-time high, I think we could be due. Now it's getting a little testy there. But usually after you're going to form a 2-year cup and handle pattern, which if you watch that video I did, after you break out your price, you're usually going to, you're not going to see these prices anymore, like pretty much ever again. So who knows what the main chart looks like, but I could see, maybe not by this time scale, but by the end of this cycle, we could be $5, $10, something like that. Just continue this trend like this. great drawing. So no, Paul. You can do any coins you want. I just put those. It's only so much I can do. So in the titles. Sorry about the aspect there. Let's see, Kyber. Okay. A and C, right? I believe. So Kyber's still a newer coin, but you know, it came in and kind of in a rough spot there, but looks like it's getting sorted out. Still new, so I can't. It's really hard to do TA on coins that are so new. They're just still finding their footing. So maybe over the summer you can have a better play out. But I mean, this is a bullish formation, so the more we can get these sorted out, better you're going to look. Aave is another newer coin, right? But what down? I mean, that's up and up and up. I think this will do well still in the coming market. That's looking good. You want to hold this on newer coins, your 21-day EMA is going to be just as important as your 21-week EMA on larger coins like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Coins that have been around a while, you want to use the 21-week EMA. Some people like the SMA, simple moving average, versus the exponential moving average, but exponential changes quicker with price, so that's what I use. Rip. So there's the macro trend. Been around since 2017. Had some nice, geez, that got moving quick, didn't it? Right off the bat. But unfortunately, the bear market got it back in early 2018. So hopefully it could start off new again. We'd obviously want to clear that top. Just still like 2x away. But if you can see this, these tops are all lining up with that. So we really want to clear over 40 before we start getting super crazy again. But it's trying. It's trying to get something going here. Yeah, DeFi is going to do well this market cycle. We can go look at XRP. So yes, if there's any chance of a cup and handle formation on XRP, it's just not quite there. You want to have a low here and then kind of like two sides like this. So this would need to be, yeah, not really. It's like a melted cup, right? A deformed cup. It's just that news kind of really killed XRP. I think it was starting to get going, but oh, it's the market cap anyway. But it's going to look the same. Yeah, deformed cup. The cup melted. Yeah, no problem, Paul. RTO. Symbol not found in crypto. What else you got? Song? Newer coin. Can't do new coins. You guys throw them out there, I'll get them, but they got to come up in my system. What else you guys got? Only got 20 people, so still not a great it's not a great live stream turnout. I'll keep trying until I can get a good time that everyone likes. But Uniswap, that's a good one. Heard that one yet? Yes. Look at that. Holy crap. I mean, that is insane. Look at on the weekly. That is a hell of a move. 400 and approaching 500% there from the bottom from Christmas time. Usually it's not a great idea to start buying up in these areas, but hopefully if you bought around this areas, you're looking well. If you're in it for the long term, then who cares? But usually it's never a great idea to chase massive run-ups. Yeah, Uniswap's looking nuts. I think that'll do great this market cycle. You know, we obviously, if you have the more green candles in a row you have, you're bound to have a red one at some point, right? Link, one of my favorites. On the daily, it's just going to be hanging around until we can clear this level. We could still have a few more days winding up in here, coiling up, but yeah, that's what you want. The longer the coil, usually the bigger the spring out. Yeah, that's why I don't really follow the news. I just look at the charts. That's how you can make money and not lose as much money. Not always right, but in crypto you just got to be right more than you're wrong with the right, losses, stop losses in order, and it's looking good. Look at Link though. Look at this pattern. This is ultra bullish right here. But you gotta stay patient with Link. This W pattern is almost identical to what Ethereum's was back in 2017. So just be patient and watch. You're going to see this breakout here pretty soon, I think, in my opinion. Doge. Gotta show y'all something on Doge. I showed one live stream. I got some people laughing. I picked up a mouse pad a few years back. A Doge mouse pad. Says, wow, such click. Very zoom, many scroll, much drag. Let's see. I guess not there. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Look at that wick. This is all part of the GameStop pumpers. So you can do what you want with Doge. I won't be buying any. What do you guys want on that? Guess that. It's not going to load. There we go. Okay. Looks like it's freezing up to me. Still look good on y'all's end? Yeah, I heard the news on Visa. That sounds great. This is how these things happen, guys. When you have transformations like the internet, it slowly comes, and then all of a sudden you wake up, and that's the way life is, and you don't know how you lived without it. I think last live stream I was talking about how like our grandkids will look back and wonder how the hell we ever paid with anything with cash. It will seem stupid, like library cards or VHS tapes and shit. Crypto.com is just, dang, look at these candles. That's a hell of a run right there. since the March bottom to the peak, almost 1,000%. Pretty awesome. Well, 11x. Now I missed SpaceX launch today. I'm a big SpaceX fan, but I did not watch that today. XLM still staying humbly quiet. Link doesn't seem to want to get off $24 right now. Ethereum's the only one making a move today, really. In the top of the tops. Let's look at coin market cap. So Polkadot, Cardano, Litecoin, Chainlink. I think Link, Cardano, and Dot will all move to the top 5 this cycle. I see Tether dropping down maybe to like 6-ish. I think Ripple, depending on the lawsuit, I think that could start dropping out of the top 5 anyway. Litecoin I could see moving out. Stellar, I think top is certainly going to be top 10 sooner than later. Uniswap's going to do well. Doge making a run. Did you guys see Doge with like number 6 when it was peaking out a couple days ago during that madness? Doge got up to like number 6, I think. Bitcoin's pulling some rank here. Look at the Bitcoin dominance. Oh, we had a fallout there. Bitcoin dominance is coming down here. I think I made a video, I mentioned this in the video, this line has been years of, we've been encountering this for a few years now, so if we come down to this, we could get a bounce, and looks like we're kind of bouncing here, so maybe Bitcoin takes back over for a little bit. Maybe it comes back down and breaks through this floor, and that would let altcoins run a little bit more if it just stays flat. Bitcoin dominance can just stay flat or fall slowly. That would be great for altcoins. Paul says I have 20 coins, thinking about consolidating. What are my picks? So my top 5 are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link, Cardano, Polkadot. If I had to pick 5, that'd be the 5. I like Stellar. I like Uni. Those are certainly in my top 10. Let's go see what else we got. You wanted a couple more. Aave probably put in there. I think Monero is going to do some moves this cycle. It's because it's kind of like the leading market, leading right now for as far as privacy coins. So I think that could potentially be big. Tezos, I've owned a bunch of that before. Atom, I think will do well this cycle. VeChain has a chance. That's probably like my top 10. DXY is rising back up. This is another reason where crypto is not moving very fast right now. This is rising. This is the United States dollar index. When this falls is when we have our runs. When this rises, we're either on pause or going down. If you watch any of my other videos, I have a whole video on this DXY thing. What we want to look for in the coming weeks and months is to make a lower low than 88. We want to hopefully get rejected off of this. That is our 21-week EMA. If we get rejected off of this, we should be coming back down to this lower low. And if we break that, we should be in free fall for the US dollar, and that would reign supreme for cryptocurrencies, which I think is going to happen. The reason I think that's going to happen is because if you go to the full chart, this is, look at these years on the bottom here. This is a long time, 20, 30-year chart here. Almost 40-year chart. Now, it's a 40-year chart. The last time the yellow line, which is the 21-month EMA, crosses the 50-month, which is this huge downtrend, started, that was 18 years ago. So we're doing it right now. We haven't done this in 18 years. And we are currently below our 16.5-year moving average. So we want to reject off of this in the this month. We don't want to start breaking back above this. I don't see it happening with all the money printing, so hopefully we get a rejection, drop below this point, and that would lead to crypto utopia. So that's my 2-minute rant on that. We'll keep an eye on that. You at least do an update a week on the DXY if you're new here. Link is still trying to bust out. What else we got? Back to the chat. Yeah, Russell, I've definitely been in line with your way of thinking on a couple of things you've said. So I'm a big Elon Musk fan. I'm a big Tesla fan. I have a Tesla. So I've been involved with Tesla for about 3 years now. 3 years ago I bought my Tesla, so. I have not looked at VET today. Let's go look at VET. We can get DXY. I know DXY is boring. Nobody likes it, but. Sorry, that was the monthly. So VeChain, still looking good. I feel like it's still not quite as comfortable with moving up as some other coins. A lot of other coins have these sorted out now for the past few months. Past 6-8 months. This is still kind of trying to find out where it's going. But if it can stay above this 21-day, let's look at a weekly. There we go. Yeah, it's just kind of odd patterns forming here with this right now. Well, we can keep an eye on this. I like VeChain. I think it's got some potential in this market, so we'll keep an eye on it. Anytime I do live stream, you can feel free to have me pull that up, or maybe I'll do it in one of their afternoon coin features. A lot of people are interested in that. Still a good price point to enter. It's one of those coins that could, you know, either go out or 100x kind of thing. Yeah, Litecoin kind of follows a little bit. We just had that up. I can put it back up. Litecoin's looking good on the breakout right now. We got to bounce off the 50-day moving average, so that's solid. But you know, when your main founder and developer pulls out at the peak of the cycle, last year, this is where Charlie Lee sold his entire stack. A little smart of him to get out, but I feel like the development's kind of lacked since he did that, which is why the flatness in the bear market. So we'll see what it does. I used to have some, I don't have any now, so. Evan asks, he's new to my channel, how often do I stream? So I want to start doing, this is only like our 4th live stream. My whole channel is only 6 weeks old at the most. I think we've done 40 videos, but I want to start doing at least 2 live streams. I was going to wait till tomorrow. I have a new microphone coming tomorrow. I know this is not the best microphone, but I have like a professional broadcasting microphone coming tomorrow. So we'll see what that sounds like. But I'm going to do at least one live stream. I'm going to try to do two, but so far they're not great successes. I mean, last live stream I think I only had 250 subscribers, and I had about the same amount of viewers on. I only have 24 viewers live right now, but I have almost triple the subscribers. So obviously this is probably not a great time late at night in the US, but we'll keep trying. If I get a nice success and everybody keeps liking live streams, I'll do more. But so far they haven't been that great. 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I can try that. 1 p.m. But yeah, maybe I'll try that one time. I don't think I've tried that time yet. I've tried morning. I've tried like 3 o'clock. I've tried 5 o'clock, and then this one now is at almost midnight Eastern time. So that's good news. Thanks, James. Mitch Ray has 6 p.m. So yeah, you obviously don't want to do it when some of the bigger guys are streaming, right? So do you think live streams help build, even though I only have 20 people watching? I don't see how that helps when I made a video yesterday and it has like 6,000 views. I have 20 views. I know you guys are watching at a longer time period, but yeah, I'll try it. Maybe I just need to live stream more. I don't know. Obviously, I need a consistent live stream time. I think that would help. But I'm still trying to find what the best time is. So James is telling me some good information here. So thanks, Brandon. I know you guys all appreciate it, but like my kids want me to go to sleep with them, and this kind of eats into my time. So I mean, I don't mind streaming if I have 1,000 people I'm helping, but 20 people, not that you guys aren't the most important people, but you know what I mean. Okay, all this information helps me, so I've never heard that. So I didn't know you could even search for live stream crypto videos. I've never done that, but now I know. Live stream trading, probably not. I don't do a whole lot of trading. Certainly don't day trade. I make like 6 to 10 big trades a year, and that's how I built my bankroll. So I started out. I don't know. I've told this story before, but for those of you who don't know, I sold my house like about 4 years ago, and like every dime, I made a pretty good chunk. And I put every dime into crypto, and that's how I got started. Now, I lost 90% of it to start with, and then I invested in learning and not so much coins. So I took the entire bear market to learn and teach myself, and then over the past about 15 months or so, I've considerably built up enough to retire with 2 kids and a wife, and I haven't really I think I have a decent house and pretty nice cars. That's all paid for by crypto. So, but yeah, I lost my ass the first one I was starting out. So, let's see where we're at. I also like to do like shorter time frames on live streams. Usually I don't look at short time frames, but man, Bitcoin is looking solid. Look at this on the 5-minute. When it holds these top lines like this is super bullish. Now, you gotta watch. One thing to watch out for is we don't want to have like a double top. If we start getting rejected off of this level, or even like, it's not really, maybe right here, 38. If you see us hit this and then start going back down, that's not a good sign. Double tops are, when they confirm, double tops are going to usually crash harder than most. So that'll be our first test, 38 and 39. We want to bust through that. And then if we can break back through 42, that'll be a confirmation that we're going to continue back up. If you see us hit 42 and then start printing candles like this, that's going to be real bad for the short term. Now we're in a bull market, so I don't see any fire alarms, but even in bull markets, you're going to come back and test this time and time again. Look at Bitcoin as it approached its final runway here back in 2017. That's a 50% drop, 50% drop, 50% drop, 40% drop. And then you know it's going to be a bull off top when you've had all these tests and you get another big test and you don't touch, when you don't touch that 21 week again and you start going back up, you know you're in your final phase. So that could save you a lot in the coming years, coming months, whenever you think the blow off top's going to be. This is what you look for. Tips of the trades, tips of the pros. But I'll make videos 5 days a week. I'm trying to make 12 videos a week, if you guys are new. So I'm going to do all morning videos, kind of like the general updates for the whole crypto markets. In the afternoons, I do like a shorter altcoin video on one altcoin and focus on one altcoin. I just started that this week, so it seems to be working out. My first video got 10x my views that I've ever gotten before on XLM. So I'm going to do that and then 2 live streams. So that's 12 videos a week. So if you're new, I appreciate you. I don't have anything to sell, so everything is free. I've gotten some requests to do some one-on-ones, but not interested yet. But if I do that, that would be the only thing I would charge extra for down the line, whenever that is. Yeah, I do daytime. I do daytime streams. Sometimes this is our first night stream, so I'm on the East Coast of the United States, so it is midnight here. But I do this full time, so I don't have to get up. I take my kids to school. That's it. So. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. That would be awesome. Neil's in the board. You're going to remember that forever, aren't you, Crypto? Crypto Gizmo is always my hype man on these live streams. You're welcome, Chelsea. I used to know a Chelsea Shoemaker. I doubt you're her because you would recognize me and probably said something. But I used to live up in Indiana. That's where she was from. So unless you're from Indiana, you're probably not her. But that's a kind of a unique name, Chelsea Shoemaker. Let me know if the stream looks weird. YouTube keeps flashing me these warning signs. I've never seen that before, but that my bit rate is low. Let's go to Link on the shorter term. Oh man, let's put on the auto. Link just got to get this sorted out. If we can start breaking them back above these highs, we can finally get something moving here. We got to clear this first. That's our first hurdle. 2470. Look at these waves. I mean, just sideways movement after sideways movement. Link's got to get it in gear here. But still looking bullish. Anything else? You guys want to look for something else? Yeah, No Slob Sports says, having knowledge of crypto and tech, I'll be doing whatever it took to make money. I know there's money to be made on YouTube and you know, knowing what you're doing in crypto and all that stuff. And I might do that at some point, but no, I don't get any money for views. I'm still starting out. You have to have a lot of You have to have like over 1,000 subscribers and like 4,000 constant watch hours, which is like insane. I think I've been making videos for 6 weeks. I have like a cumulative 500 watch hours. It's something ridiculous. So I'm a long ways away from getting money for that. And yeah, I'm doing well enough so I'm not relying on YouTube to make money. Tariq, are you asking about the graph coin or the graph, whatever it's called? I remember reading about that. Or are you talking about this graph? So Bitcoin double tops and heads down. You gotta look on the weekly. So obviously this is your target right here. Now when this happens is a mystery. No one knows when this is coming. If it happened today, I mean your price is, look over here on the yellow here, 24,151, but that's instantly, like if it dropped in the next 5 seconds. Now if we get a double top, like say over in here in mid-February, March, something like that, and then get rejected off of that, you mean you got to look at your line. This is going up as price goes up, so by the time we come back down, this could be close to 30,000, high 20s for sure. But when this price moves down, you guys have to watch this 21-week EMA. Like I just showed you, like this will confirm many times back on that line. I mean, look at that. Riding it for, what is that, 6 months, just hugging that line. Then we break out, comes back and tests it. We ride it up, comes back and tests it. Ride it up, come back and test it. Test it, test it. This is the final blow off. So these are months in between these times. And these are huge drops. This is 40-50% price drops. So if we wonder how much that would be, if we were to drop there today, current price, oh, my mouse, there we go. So it would be a 33% price drop from here. That would be normal. That's not unheard of. Then we still haven't really tested. This is kind of like the first hug line here, right? So maybe we're down in this area. We don't know where we are, but I don't see us having one of these massive run-ups in the next 6 months. That's the math doesn't go with that. Now, if we're in this, maybe this is a little bit longer. So I believe in lengthening cycles. If you guys ever follow Benjamin Cowan, I follow him. I followed him for a few years now, since he started making videos. He has like a PhD in engineering, used to work for NASA, he's a very smart guy. He has a whole video on that, on the mathematics of when the next cycle could peak. So I would suggest watching him if you're not already. A 50% retrace. James is asking if there's been a 50%. So our biggest retracement of this bull market so far is either here or here, but I mean we haven't tested a line. So even if you go to the top to the bottom, that was not very much. It wasn't even 30%. This pullback from 42, that was nothing. And look how jarred the market got. Now we're talking, this is going to do 30-40%. So what if we make a double top over here, say 42, and then drop down to, yeah, like I said, like when this line is going to keep moving up, but it reacts. So when this drops quickly, that line will flatten off. So say it's 26,000, that'd be right in line. 40% drop almost. So just watch for that. I'm telling you. Everyone's going to get hype if this starts going back up to 40, 41. If you see a rejection off of 42, you know where we're going. But I make videos 5 days a week, so we'll keep an eye on this every day. Yeah, we have not seen any pullback yet. This is Bitcoin effery. They're just messing with us so far. That is a pullback. Do you guys remember that? You guys around for this little fun tidbit? In the 1 month it dropped only 64%. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Nobody knew that was coming. Yeah, XRP will crash as well. Everything will crash. When Bitcoin pulls one of these 40% drops in a week or whatever, which will probably be in a 1 week span, you'll probably have one of these candles right here, or hopefully not one of these. But if you do break, and if we break this line, look for a huge buy up. This is our first test of it. People are going to start panicking. It could have a wick below like this. See this long wick or one of these wicks? So price doesn't mean it's going to stop right on the line when it gets wherever it does. Whenever it tests this, the wick could come dramatically lower. Like, well, it would be bought up within minutes or hours, though. If you were around for this happened so quick. I mean, we just dropped like a knife and then sprung off of it like a shotgun. Like, so just be prepared for that. If you haven't been around for that, most like Coinbase and Binance, they will like not be able. You won't be able to trade if it's moving quickly. So have your orders in now, or just be ready. You can't think you're going to try to time this drop or the wick or anything. Trying to time bottoms and tops is the quickest way to bankruptcy. You need to have a strategy in place and follow it no matter what. Plan it now. Yeah, the best in a bull market, if you're not experienced, if you don't have 5 years, 10 years of trading under your belt, the best thing to do in a bull market is to buy and hold. Buy at good prices, hold till you think you're getting into this area. Then start getting a new strategy in place, because when this happens, everyone thinks it's going to go 3,000% higher. When your grandma and your sister, that's the conservative one, the most conservative people in your life, I know you know, think of who they are, when they start asking you about buying Bitcoin, the people that would never get into crypto, when they start asking, that's when it's time to leave. When everyone is screaming, if we're at 150, everyone will be screaming, we're going to 300, you know it's getting ready to end. So I have someone asked about my exit strategy. So this is not what I use for trading. This is just what I use for seeing, just quick seeing the strength of each coin. I have a set of indicators I use that are almost, I don't say fail safe, but if you follow them, take emotion out, they pretty much are. So I'm not going to share those with you, but that's kind of more financial advice kind of stuff. But yeah, the tools I use, it never sells the tops, it never buys the bottoms, but it's within, I would say, 10%. So like if my strategy, if this was the top, it would say to sell right in this area, and it would say maybe to buy like in this area. So I usually get these big chunks. That's why I only trade 6 to 10 times a year. I ride the bigger moves, and I don't worry about the day-to-day stuff. Yeah. When you have the most conservative people in your life, think of them now. You can think of them pretty quick. And when they start asking you, how do I get into crypto? Is it a good time to buy? That's The people that have never spoken to you ever about crypto, and then they ask you, you know we're close. Yeah, I don't know what prices you guys bought at, but for Bitcoin or how long you've been in, but consensus says the majority of people in crypto now were not in crypto until this area or later. There's a lot of people coming in because of this move in Bitcoin, but enough about that. Let's get into some other coins. If Link would get its head out of its butt and start moving, Uni's on the monthly is looking nuts. Looks like we're getting some cool off here though. Range bounds. Want the DXY to cool off. The Bitcoin dominance needs to cool off. I feel like Bitcoin's kind of gaining strength back over the market. If this starts pulling these big candles again, altcoins are going to be put on hold until it starts going sideways. Ideally, you'd want Bitcoin just to range like this, just like it's been doing for the past 3 weeks now. We want to go up and down, up and down, up and down. This is where you can have altcoins explode, which is what happened right here. Right in this area is where we had our last huge run up. This is when Chainlink went from $2 to $20 in this area. Bitcoin has to go sideways. Yeah, I think Chainlink's going to be at $50 sooner than later. I certainly see that. I'd put Chainlink at 50 by the end of this year for sure. I'd be shocked if it's not, honestly. That's only 2x. Chainlink's first year out did I think a 4x, and then last year did a 10x. So a 2x from here would be not that surprising, right? Large cap. My top 5 are Polkadot, Chainlink, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. Those are the 5 coins that I hold right now. Yeah, I think we're on the brink of an alt season here. These market cycles are what this is doing lately. It's geared. These are designed by whales to make sure all the weak hands are out. Even if we have a dip down here, God, that'd freak everybody out. If we get like a little fake out dip, which I think this is, I don't think we're going to test this anytime relatively soon. I think we could be still a month or 2 out. Like I said, I'm looking for a double top, maybe, and then a drop. I think we revisit this top before. If we can break out, that's fine. Then we'll just continue on and also just get dragged up instead of busting out kind of thing. Someone asked me for a coin, OXT. I can look at that. Litecoin's still making a decent move. Still trying to get its footing back from this first drop off here. Still not quite enough information for me to like really do any TA. It's still trying to get its footing. It's still young. Can't judge a baby when he's starting to walk, you know. But in the immediate term, it's looking good. We're gonna hold this. Just hold these lines. It's not a coincidence that these are the moving averages that these hold. If you didn't have this moving average up, you would never notice. But look at that. I mean, perfect holds. Run right into it and explode. Hopefully it runs right into it and blows up again. Why is it time to sell your XLM? It's kind of contradictory to my pattern from the other day. Go watch my XLM video from 2 days ago. I don't think it's time to sell your XLM. You just had a breakout of your cup and handle formation. But you can do what you want. And this is another ascending wedge forming here over the past few days. I would look for this to break out here in the next few days. Crypto Gizmo kills me. So No Stop Sports asked if I could do a rundown as to why alt season happens and why someone should look for altcoins to begin with and not just hold like Ethereum and Bitcoin. So you're right, that's a good question. And the reason you would want to hold an altcoin versus just holding Bitcoin is you're expecting a higher ROI out of an altcoin than Bitcoin or Ethereum. The only reason you would hold Ethereum is because you're expecting it to outperform Bitcoin. The only reason you'd hold something other than Bitcoin and Ethereum is because you're expecting that coin to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if you want to go to see what I'm talking about a little bit more, so just click on any coin. You can go on CoinMarketCap and look at this. And it will give you 3 prices. You can see in the green is the price, the blue is the market cap, and the yellow is the price of that coin versus Bitcoin. You want the most separation from the yellow to the green, because that means that coin is outperforming Bitcoin. When you have Bitcoin on top, it's not really worth holding that coin. When you start getting crosses, I'll show you a better one. I don't know if Chainlink. There's one I was looking at earlier that was really nice example of this. If the internet ever loads here. I mean, look at Chainlink's different. This is the #1 killer of Bitcoin last year. It was the #1 performing altcoin, up over 500. I think it was 543% last year. #1 altcoin, Chainlink. Look at the separation. Bitcoin's way down here. Chainlink's way up there. Look at the yellow to green. You want separation, and that will tell you that that's worth holding over Bitcoin. When you have the crosses and Bitcoin's on top, then Bitcoin's worth holding. And you can also look at that by trading between pairs. In bull markets, a lot of pros will trade between pairs and not to USD. Link Bitcoin, right? So I've made a couple videos on this as well. If you look at, I mean, that's our price for it when we break out. That was from my last video, but if you want to look at, I'll show you something else. I don't know if you're new here. If you're not new, then this is, I was gonna look for it. There we go. So you go to Google or whatever your preferred browser is. Market cycle chart. And you gotta find it. This one right here. This is a market cycle that all coins, all stocks, everything goes through every time. This is for anything that you can buy and sell and trade. So look at these. Now these will repeat too. It's not just like it does this and you're done. Everything dies. This repeats time and time again. So you got to know what part of the cycle you're in. And if you look at Link versus Bitcoin, does that look pretty familiar? Look at the stages. So if you look at this, we've just surpassed despair for Link Bitcoin, and we're returning to the mean. I think just 2 days ago I made a video on this. let me X that out. Go back to Link Bitcoin. Look at this. Despair will always go below the first sell-off, which was this. This is smart money coming in. Your first sell-off. Your media attention. You go down. You come back up. You go down. You come back up. Everyone thinks you're going to the new normal. And then you drop. And your despair goes below your first sell-off bear trap. Which, look at it. There's your first sell-off bear trap before the explosion. Your despair goes down below that, which it did, and then you return to your new normal. And you know where your new normal is by drawing from the bottom. Look where we are. And once you've done that and you're back at your new normal, this cycle repeats. If you look back and to the old, I think I pulled it up. Look back in the video if you're interested. And this whole cycle was a miniature version back in here. Look at this. This whole thing was shrunken down right here again. This was the start of the new cycle. This is the smart money coming in, the first sell-off. This repeats time and time again. You can look at it in any pattern going back to the 1900s. So if we believe that the cycle is starting over again, then it's worth holding Chainlink over Bitcoin. When Chainlink has one of these moves, it's worth selling your Chainlink back to Bitcoin. And this is how you can dramatically increase your coin holdings. So I'm a big fan of Chainlink and Ethereum. So I trade back in bull markets, especially. You trade back and forth between Link and Ethereum versus Link to USD or Ethereum to USD. So when you have big blow off tops like this, you just trade it back to Ethereum, and then you double up your Chainlink size. When you back it in here, then you can buy back your Link with double. You can buy double your Link. If you sold to Ethereum here, your Ethereum is increasing here. Your Ethereum value is increasing here. Your Bitcoin, your Link value is decreasing. Your Ethereum value is increasing, and then you switch again down at the bottom. You switch again at the top. So you're doubling and tripling your coin holdings. It's amazing how fast you can grow your account. If that made any sense to anybody, kudos. T-Mick, what's up, buddy? Going back up to the chat, Chris is asking how I project the influx of institutional money will influence things. Yeah, that's kind of what everyone's kind of banking on for this cycle. That this time is different, whatever. But I try not to follow the news too much. I just look at the charts and they tell me everything I need to know. So if you listen to the news, you're gonna get wrecked eventually. You're gonna cherry pick news based on what you want to hear and not what you need to hear. So if I was you, I'd invest more in learning on how to read charts versus reading news articles about things. That's just my 2 cents. Obviously, the institutional money should do well for crypto, but do I think Chainlink will drop down to $23? Well, I mean, anything's possible. That's not that far away, is it? I mean, they're 21. Well, let's get back to the correct chart here. So your 21 EMA, which we've touched every few every week or so for the past 4 weeks, is the yellow line, and that's currently sitting at 2160. So of course we could hit 23 again. Like that's like a few percent drop. But what we want to see is it start testing this level up here again and break out of this ascending wedge that it's forming, as I had drawn earlier. You know, we want to break these highs up here and break out of that. And if we look at when that could possibly be. I mean, we have to make a decision soon. It will make a decision either up or down within the next week for sure. Obviously, this is a bullish pattern, so we would expect it to break out just like Ethereum has done. If you see a similar pattern there, it's because it's a similar pattern there. Right? We want to break out, have 2 candles close above it, and that's your confirmation that the move will continue. And that's what we're looking for Link. We want to break out and continue. Let me get a sip of water. Yeah, Mike Saylor's gonna definitely trying to help Bitcoin as much as possible, all of crypto. So yeah, there's a lot of big names talking about crypto lately. A lot of people with some deep pockets. I think even yesterday Elon Musk was talking about it, right? Bitcoin. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through the reading back through the chat a little bit. Mixed chilling and grilling. Got it. Like it. Yeah, Chainlink's supposed to release staking soon. I don't know about Q1, but I thought I heard Q2. I could be wrong on that. But obviously this year at some point, that should definitely help get some, at least if nothing else, media attention, right? Then you get your little media attention. Remember this whole thing? So what we hope for Link in the macro trend, we're hoping that this is the first sell-off. This big $20 rise, right? This would be ideal. $20 here, sell-off, bear trap. I think we're still waiting on this for Link because I haven't heard anybody talk about Link. If you go on Google Trends, no one's still talking about Link. We're still early on Link. I'm hoping we're in this area. Where am I at here? Link, there we go. Yep, so hopefully we're just starting the, if we start breaking out huge, if we have another one of these moves and get $30, $40, then I would kind of expect to get some media attention at some point soon, especially with all the projects. I mean, Chainlink's got over, I think I read 404 or 5 projects that they're working on that they've signed like contracts with, so we're still very early on Chainlink. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Can he hit 1600 tonight? I wouldn't put anything past Ethereum. I mean, this is looking like a spring bounce here. This is what we need Link to do, and Polkadot needs to get, both of those guys need to get their butt in gear and pull whatever this is happening here. Ethereum is looking like it's ready to launch here. So yeah, I would say Ethereum could hit 1600 by the time we next wake up in the United States. I know I got some guys from India, so South Africa, so I appreciate you guys all being here. Let me know if the stream looks weird. I'm still getting pop-ups from YouTube saying that my bit rate's low, so if it looks weird, I apologize. I got some new equipment coming. Hopefully it helps. I got a new microphone. Should be here tomorrow or Thursday. It's like a broadcast microphone, so it should sound much better. XLM, Stellar this time next year. I could see it well over $1. I don't know beyond that. We'll keep an eye on it, but it's got such a bullish pattern right now that I could see $1 within 12 months. Or more, obviously more. Link 1K end of year, just a meme. I don't know about end of year, but maybe end of this cycle if everything goes perfectly correct. Now, that's a lot of ifs in that. I think more conservative, 100 to 200 link would be still excellent, wouldn't it? That's still almost a 10x from this point. So, but it is mathematically possible to get to 1K. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream, Benjamin Cowan, he has a video specifically how mathematically Link could get to 1K, and it's possible. But all signs would have to be green and no Bitcoin crazy drops and hesitance. So basically, it had to be a perfect storm for Link to get to 1,000 by the end of this market cycle. Education materials I recommend. I mean, I've done stuff from all over, but obviously some of the best advice I could give is to it's not even crypto related. It's just getting your mind right, and that's 90% of it is having your mind right. Because even I've been down low, man. Like if you lose 90% of your net worth in weeks, like that takes a toll. So you gotta have your mind strong. I can recommend a few books for that if you're into that. But if you want just crypto related stuff, I've gathered stuff from all over the place. I've paid for courses. So I don't have anything really I would blatantly recommend for as far as crypto. But if you want like mind stuff or how to handle life, that kind of stuff, I got plenty of stuff for that. Halifax beer, huh? I don't know if I've ever had it. You guys ever had Orange Blossom Pilsner beer? That's pretty good. Not a huge beer drinker. I drink more of a whiskey guy. Irish whiskey. I'm like almost 60% whiskey. Not 60% whiskey. 60% Irish. I did the 23andMe. Have you guys all done that? Test your genetics. It's pretty cool. I'd recommend it. But yeah, I'm like 60% Irish and 25% German. Then the rest is like Euro-American, so like the UK area. See stats. So if I had to pick 3 coins to hold this year, what would I choose? Just 3. Off the top of my head, Ethereum, Chainlink, and Polkadot. 1,000 US, not Canadian. I like it. Well, Ethereum's taking a break. We can go down to the... There we go. So that's on the 5-minute chart, so we'll keep an eye on that. We're going to look for a bounce off of that. All these moving averages, no matter what time frame you're on, will act as support and resistance. Now, it's more minor on the lower time frames, so this is on 5-minute, they don't mean that much, but you can still see this is kind of trying to hold support, right? Now, if you get to the weekly, daily, those hold much more weight. So you can think of it like that, as being stronger on the higher time frames and weaker on the little time frames, but they're still act as moderate support. So you obviously don't want to start breaking through all these, otherwise you're breaking down and could potentially be reversing a larger trend. Link. Let's get the link on. That's still really bullish, man. Link on. Let's get to 5 minute on all these. See where we're at. Bitcoins. Bitcoin on the 5 minute. Want to get back above that. Where are we at? XLM? Yep, I got XLM up. No worries. Man, that XLM video I made yesterday was mind-blowing how many views I got on that. It's 10 times more than my best video. I think like a good video for me is like 600 views. I'm over 6,000 on that video. I have no idea what happened. It was only like a 7-minute video. Link. Yeah, Thane of Chaos. It's a cool name. After it breaks out of this wedge, I think my next target was like 28, right at $28 for the next level to watch. I got a bunch of Link videos. Link's one of my favorite coins, so most of my updates I make if you're new, if you just joined us, I make videos 5 days a week. I make like a general market, couple coins update in the mornings, and then my videos in the afternoon. I do altcoins, a different altcoin every day, but only just one. I do like one of the coin of the day kind of thing. And then I'm trying to do 2 live streams a week, so 12 videos a week now, starting this week. So I did a live stream on Sunday. This is another one today. Thanks, Thane. I have nothing to sell you guys either, so that's I started my channel because I got tired of watching all the Moon Boys hype everything and try to sell me 16 courses 19 times a video. So I figured I'd help people. I don't need to do this. I have kids and a wife and a family, but this is all I do full time. So I figured I'd try to fill up my day somehow. So if I can help some people avoid some mistakes that I made over, when I was starting out, that's my whole goal. XLM has got some serious gapping going on. You see this? That's on the 5-minute chart. That's just for volume, lack of volume. Hey, someone was asking earlier if we're going to visit 23 ever again. Like, we might do it on the stream, huh? It looks so dramatic in the shorter time frames. Then you zoom out and all is peaceful. I can sell you my link. You can't afford my link. I have a metric F ton of link. Thanks, Chris. 1546. What did Link? Jeez, Ethereum got up to 1564 and we weren't watching. All-time highs on the live stream and we missed it. Yeah, we're doing good on the channel. I've doubled my subscribers in the past like 2 days. I think I had like 300 subscribers just on Friday, I think. And I think I checked, I was at $5.99 when I started the stream. I don't know where I'm at now. I think someone said they subscribed, so I now at least got 600. Litecoin was up 15% today. Let's see what our top performers were today. If you go on CoinMarketCap, if you guys have ever been on here, you can instantly see how everybody's performing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool charts. Litecoin, yeah, 15% on the week, 13% right now as a current. Looks like it's probably the leader for the day, huh? Ethereum's up 11%. Things looking good. Ethereum's the leader on the week. Oh, just kidding. XRP was up 42% this week. Cardano's doing well this week, 30% in. Binance Coin, that's got some potential to grow this market cycle. I remember when Binance Coin was $5. It wasn't even that long ago. Maybe a couple of years, maybe a year and a half. $5 Binance Coin is 10x. Stellar's doing good, 33%. Uniswap killing it, 40% this week. Good old Doji. Dogecoin. My mouse pad. Crappy royalty-free beats in the background. I'm gonna do that just for you next stream, Chris. Ave's up. Nobody beats the Doge, huh? VGX, what do we got going? Uniswap. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, Uni's doing quite well. VGX, you said? Oh, Jesus. Did I do the wrong one? I assume I did the wrong one. Just kidding, Chris. Calm down. That's all I got. I can't do what I don't got. Oh my god. Now I see what you mean. I didn't realize that this was all within the past 30 days. What do we got? What kind of move we got? Oh, I can't even see it's off the chart so high. What kind of percent is that? 400% this month? It's pretty crazy, huh? What do they do? I don't even know. I'm not hipping with it on all the coins. I have my small group of cryptos, and I just stick to those pretty much. Crypto, fear, and greed. I don't have Voyager USD. I'd look it up, but you saw I don't know. VGX USD. Not even happening. A penny to $3. It's a hell of a run. Everything's calming down. Well, we've been on for almost 100 minutes now. Excuse me, I gotta turn my heat off. I've got the heat on. A little chilly. Anybody else got smart thermostats? What do you got? Want to know? Trying to get mine to turn off on my phone. Technology is wonderful. BQX. We can look again. Red exclamation marks. Doesn't like my yeah, everything's calming down. I miss anybody's chat? You guys all use VPNs, right? Virtual private networks. Hopefully, if you got any kind of sizable stack in crypto, you have a VPN on your phone, on your laptop, whenever you travel. Otherwise, at some point, you're going to get got. Night, Mick. Yep, I'll see you the rest of the week. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I better call it here soon, too, guys. It's 1 a.m. where I'm at. Been on 100 minutes. It's, I think, one of our longest live streams. Thanks for all the likes. Got a couple subscribers out of this. I appreciate it. New cipher? I can do new cipher. Still looking good. That's looking pretty good. Even though it's a little bit younger of a coin. On the 2-hour chart, everything's looking good. All altcoins, I haven't seen any altcoins that are looking sketchy right now, really. Everything is looking super bullish. So we just need Bitcoin to chill out, and then we can get another run on alts. Cam, you're late. We've been on 100 minutes. You can't sleep during my live streams. That's not even allowed. See how many subscribers I got. Oh, up to 619. We got 20 subscribers since I've started the stream, so that's pretty good. Take that. SNX, I can look. That's a newer one though, right? That's gonna, I think I looked that up last live stream. Maybe not. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. No, that's newer. But still looking good. This newer coins, if anything's under a year, it's just too hard. It's so hard to do TA on coins that are so young. But I mean, this is still bullish. It's holding the 21-day moving average. Nice little fake out there. I mean, on the weekly, I mean, look at that chart. Not much to be bearish about. Altcoins are just trying to blast off again, but Bitcoin's going to have to settle down. The DXY has to come back down. The DXY has been going up today, so that's why it's kind of it's hard for everything to be moving. The DXY is the dollar currency index, if you don't know. So any coin that trades with USD is going to be getting, the dollar's gaining strength today. Past few days, actually. $20.35, huh? Okay, the race is on. Challenge accepted, Dane. If we're both billionaires, I'm crashing my yacht into your yacht, and you're gonna like it. There's Mana. Another young gun, but looking super bullish. Look at these patterns, these W's, and then run into this 21-day moving averages and then blast off. We'll run in the almost the 21-day. Anytime it stays above it, that's even more bullish. So far so good. If we can clear this again and get back into price discovery mode, 22, 23 cents. That's what I would look for. Now, if you start going back down, really like your market structure floor is like right in there. You see that? You got a touch point, couple touch points, your lows right there with candles closing. So you don't really want to break down much below this 14.5 cents, which also corresponds to your 21-day moving average. So that's definitely going to be a price to watch if it comes back down. That's my 30-second TA on that. Aston Martin DB11. You like the DB11? I like what's the Vantage? I like the new Vantage with like the chartreuse color like that. I like Aston Martins. My dad used to love those. The Vanquishes. That was his favorite. Sorry, I'm just turning my heat off because it's hot as hell in here. I got a blazer on and there we go. Yeah, I covered Algo. Algo was early. But I can go look at it again. It's not like we're super busy here at the Quickie Mart. Algo's looking like a formation of what XLM did. Look at this nice cup. Now, if we want to break out of that lid there, so when you start this move back down, that's kind of your top. And we're right there. So if we remember from my video yesterday, XLM had very similar move on a bigger scale. Where are we at? Auto. So this isn't quite as big of cup, but it's like even more textbook formed. So we could technically come back down and test that yellow line or a little bit lower and make our handle, but if it breaks out of this, confirms, touches back down on it, and then starts moving back up again, you're going to be in price discovery all-time highs really quickly. That's a good formation right here, though. I'm just going to see what it does. All the moving averages are sorted out on the daily. Looking good to me. You gonna put miniguns on it? Might be frowned upon by the old 5-0 police. But you can just blow them up, so who cares? Like brain plate. Yeah, I've been trying to come up with my next plate too. You guys have any fun cars now? Anybody who thinks they got the nicest car? Let's have it out. If you don't, it's okay. You'll get there. I just wondered if anybody's got anything cool right now. 21 people watching. We've had 29 likes. I appreciate it. If you're here and you haven't liked, what are you doing? Everything's free. You mean a Ford Focus can't outrun Aston Martin? What are the cops thinking? Algo's looking good, man. Link needs to get its head back out of the clouds. Bitcoin's, whoa. Y'all see that Bitcoin move? It was on the 5-minute. ATSB, nice. Camaro SS 2019, nice. 98, 528, love it. Oh, you guys got some nice cars. What are you talking about? Oh, 1926 Model T, that's sweet. I used to have the Model T horn in one of my show cars. I know I look super young, but I am 30. I'll be 38 next week, so I have been around for a while. Bitcoin's moving back up. Some more water. If any of you guys are new, I do all my morning videos. I do a car of the day because I'm a huge car guy. Been into cars my whole life, so I have like 250 model cars, and yeah, I do a car of the day feature in the morning. Show you some real pictures, and it's pretty cool. Nice thing. Yeah, it seems like we're all kind of car people here. Oh, we're losing people. Maybe not. 16, we had like 21 viewers and we dropped to 16 in 12 seconds when we started talking about cars. So, guess not everyone's a car person. But it's 1 a.m. Why not talk about cars after 1 a.m.? Yeah, one of my buddies had a WRX STI. He bought it brand new. Um, within 1 week, he blew the engine. He drove it so hard. He got a new one under warranty. That was like 10 years ago when they first came out. Oh. You know what's even cooler than engines in cars? There's no engines in cars. Just kidding. Don't shoot me. No, I like exhaust notes too. 36.6. Bitcoin's trying to just stroll. Oh, man, Ethereum's moving too. 1550. Let's get going. Totaled cars. I had a couple totaled cars. Not great. 812 super fast. Just watched one today on Shmee150. You guys follow him on YouTube? He did someone's house. He had a 812 super fast today. Black one. You guys haven't watched that? I'm sure you guys follow Shmee or Stradman or something, right? I watch both those guys. Look at that link there. It's Ethereum chart, man. It's just been getting hammered by Ethereum lately, but hopefully we're starting over on our stages, our market cycle stage. just think we still got a little bit to go for it to get back to the mean, though, which needs to be freaking soon, man. Still got a ways to go to get back to the mean for Link East. Actually, probably even less than that. Once we do that, we can start over again. Algo, XLM. How we doing? Still getting hammered. Cardano? Let's look at Cardano. I don't think we've had that up. I did make a video on that this evening, though. Man, that's pretty nice on Cardano. That's even nicer. Look at that. I mean, uber bullish there. On the monthly, Cardano said no thanks to lower prices. I'm going to go higher. 420% in 3 months. Pretty rock star. People should be trading every single ETH they own for Link right now. Yeah, I pretty much did. I was heavily weighted Ethereum up until like December. Now I'm heavily weighted Link. Now we're dropping people, we're dropping bit rates. I don't know how it's looking, but keep getting warnings that the stream's dying. So we get 14 people, it's 110. We've been going for a while now. Almost 2 hours. Go a few more minutes, and I'll probably call it. Because I'm going to make another video in the morning. Not a bad move. I know it seemed like a bad move right now, but you never know. You never know when the top is. Or the bottom. Well, we only got 13 people now, so. Where are you guys from? Anybody still from different countries right here? I know earlier we had some people from India and South Africa. Litecoin? I can go look at Litecoin. I'm gonna guess that's not the right one. Here we go. All right, so we've cleared our previous local top back here, so that's a very good sign. And we're breaking that. Looking good. We are on our 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th month in a row of a green candle is on the monthly chart. So if it looks a little different than what you've seen, it's because it is. Obviously, we want to get above highest closing candles, 229. We still got a ways to go. But on the daily, looking good. Clear back up here. All right, most people from the US then. Canada. You're on the same time zone though, right? Are you on the west part of Canada? Or? Yeah, it's 1:12 where I'm at, so. Cam, you're in New York. Where are you doing asleep? You just wake up at random times and get on live streams? Alright, see you, Thane. Link Yacht Party. Thanks for joining up. Man, my live stream is way behind where I'm actually at. Like, I'm watching stuff that I did 60 seconds ago. Hopefully it's looking good for you guys, but... Alright guys, we're down to 12 people, so I guess we'll call it. We've been on 2 hours now. Yep. Thanks, Chris. We'll make another video in the morning, and we'll do another one in the afternoon. Allegedly, I have my microphone coming tomorrow, so should be like a broadcast quality microphone. We'll see how it sounds. That'll be in the afternoon, maybe tomorrow though, or Thursday rather. But we'll look for that. I appreciate everyone tuning in, all 11 of you right now. Have a good night, good morning, good evening. Sorry you joined us late, Cam. Have a good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I won't see you, but you'll see me. Maybe we'll do another live stream later in the week if I get all my equipment set up. Card today, why not just do McLarens? We can do double McLarens for all 13 of you on the live stream. I got 2 McLarens right here, the little ones. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. I guess I'll end it here, even though everything's 60 seconds behind. You might not even hear this. Have a good day.